My Nigeria people all over the world, something good is happening in our country right now, and this is so good for our democracy. It is good for the growth and development of our country. This is good for our nation. In Australia, where I live, this is what we see. Politics that cut across political parties, politics that cut across religion, politics that cut across tribes. What am I talking about? Some people in PDP have now come out to say they declare their support for Peter Obi. They call the group PDP for Peter Obi. I'll let you watch this video for yourself. But before then, please subscribe to my channel, like and share.
Well, for more of this, I'm joined now in the studio by the coordinator of the PDP for Peter Obi group, Obede Ifaluyi Isibo. Thank you very much indeed for coming in.
Thanks for having me again, Charles. I appreciate it.
The last time we spoke, you said you couldn't get yourself to vote for Atiku Abubakar, who is the presidential candidate of your party, the PDP. Just briefly remind us why.
Well, like I said the last time I came, and I appreciate the audience that was given to me to express my views as a member of the PDP and to give reasons why I think that though we hold the view that Alhaji Atiku Abubakar is a decent politician, one who has risen to the post of vice president in the nation, and who a lot of people love. And we went all out for him in 2019, campaigned for him, putting our resources and our time for him, because we felt that at the time we needed a good general to lead the army of the Nigerian people to deliver a more decent future for themselves. Unfortunately, he lost the election. At the time, we had a severe glitch in our economy. But in 2023, just now, what we have is a catastrophe. What we have is a disaster. Nigerians are frustrated. The nation is in despair. What we need now is the best general who can lead the army of the Nigerian people to a semblance of progress.
And Atiku is not that general.
Atiku is not that general just now.
Well, let me be clear that essentially you are aiming to contribute to the loss of the presidency in 2023 by the party that you belong to, the PDP. And you say you have considerable support within the PDP, this movement that you've started, the PDP for Peter Obi support group.
Okay, this is it. I'm not contributing to the loss of the PDP, even as a member of the PDP.
Well,
I'm contributing to the progress of Nigeria. And that is why we are focusing.
Yeah, but that, you may interpret it as progress, but it is contributing to the loss in 2023.
No, if someone else interprets it as a loss, that is his own interpretation. I don't see it as a loss.
Yeah, but that's
my focus has ascended beyond partisanship. It has ascended beyond the nomenclature of a political party. It's bigger than this. The catastrophe we find ourselves now transcends beyond politics. It's not about politics. If it was, I would easily align with the party's candidate, but it is beyond that. Like I said, we are merely trying to save our lives. We're trying to save our future.
Okay, help us assess the strength of this group that you coordinate. It's called the PDP for Peter Obi support group.
When I left the show that day, the first time I came, I had a lot of friends in the PDP reach out to me and say, well, you were bold enough to express our collective views on TV, and we appreciate that. And there are a lot of us in several units and several wards across the country. Let us come together under an umbrella and form like a microstructure for our preferred our preferred candidates. Now we have played major roles in the PDP at several elections. We understand the dynamics of the elections on election day. We understand how the game is played. Now let us align forces together. Let us pull in one direction for the sake of Peter Obi. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be monitoring on behalf of the Labour Party the elections on that day at our various polling units. We're going to be contributing to logistics for the Labour Party on the election day on behalf of Peter Obi. And like I said, we generally have no issues with Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. I think he's a decent gentleman. But at the level we are right now, it requires more than a gentleman to save our lives.
So how's it going to work then? I mean, you're going to, because I seem to remember you saying that you've got other candidates lower down the structure, the sort of the strata that you support who are PDP candidates. So maybe you've got a flag on one hand that says, I support the governor of, the PDP governorship candidate or whatever, and then another flag saying, I support Peter Obi for president.
Well, we're not going to be holding flags.
Right.
What we're saying, we're speaking to the conscience of the people. We're telling them that, who do you have confidence in to save our country? Now it is not voting a Labour Party from top to bottom, or PDP from top to bottom. Who are the individuals whose character you have interrogated, that you feel that, given the trust of the people, this man can deploy our resources for the benefit of the majority of the people? Not basically now, who is your party's candidate? Who do we have confidence in? Are we examining his competence? Are we examining his character?
Well, I'm going to come to